Okay, Abusia Ebre Asoyen Bio. Adia Ache Ebre Edru se Yade, the community and the law Yade Ebro. Good afternoon to you, wherever you are. Good morning to you if you have just woken up to the brand new day of Saturday, the 22nd of October 2022. Yavemu Riku Frimpon and me were the privilege and the honor to lead you in our discussion on the community and the law, where we'll be having the lawyer from BWF Solicitors to answer our questions for us. And the question I did, bro, when I say, can I switch to skilled worker visa if I am in the UK? Say me, my apply for skilled worker route, my baby Pia. And I say me the assistant for Biakra and the work UK ha. And then meet me the skilled worker route our day abano. Lawyer Ebecheche yang skilled worker route and then so senior see at here. Who can apply for that, who cannot, and who can switch and who cannot switch. All these, plus all the other questions and concerns that you have, will be on discussion right here on the Community and the Lawyer Live. Our BW TV, so you're live. Our BW Radio, so you're live. So our BWF Solicitors Facebook page, BWF Solicitors YouTube page, and our face so all the social media platforms. So pick up the link, share, like, and of course, stay with us while we have the show. It's the Community and the Law. Yeah, Abusia, AMNG, Amahosepe, Sir, when you're bre, now when you may Babatana and Wujumedi. So I welcome you to the program, The Community and the Law, streaming live on BW TV, streaming live on BW Radio, streaming live on BWF Solicitors Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, and all the social media platforms. So, thank you very much for being with us. We brought to you by courtesy of BWF Solicitors, our trusted partners when it comes to the law. BWF Solicitors, the fourth floor of the Anna House, High Road, Nosso Tottenham, N15 4NP. Yakoha Yafa Victoria Line, 27 Sisters, Upianu used to exit number 2, and then be anymore in the Anna House, which I've been talking about. We are Juma Monday to Friday, free anopa 9:30, ekopim and 6 o'clock. BWF Solicitors, obi who on weekend not just say book appointment na dia kwakuhu empany for say eba no family law, immigration and nationality issues, eba no abayemra hodo ni nyina ye appeals, ye applications ahodo ni nyina BWF Solicitors any demo akotene. Say emremu nhihye bia na se changes bia ba anytime, anywhere in the UK, BWF Solicitors within whom kind all the updates as we always bring you. Now, Edru, maybe we also say on the Community and the Law, where they come in to explain several things to us. And we'll pick one particular topic that is kind of reigning in the community during the week. And then the about baby and it says, me war skilled worker route in Indiana idea. Me wo UK had me wo visa for Bia. Can I switch to that? That's a good question, and that is something I know it's bothering on your minds. Inti bomodi answer o be na woni edi enkomo woni edi ho enkita ho. Wo question be na say o person text the brain 07950 422780 07950 422780. And I say you be lines now, you can call in and speak to the lawyer directly. 07399208468. 07399208468. Abusia ebre aso se mema uhunu eye ene yenua yen lawyer ne your resource person lawyer Charles Asma our free BWF solicitors aba program yi so ene na dabia oba me say oba niwan aba be di teacher ntini munye ready say obecheche niema mu senior esi etie ene senior ebesi akọ ama obi biara atimi enya ho emfaso nti ye krado say oni lawyer Charles Asma ebedi inkita ho abra jumedi no koso no ebi me kai will say BWF solicitors ena edi jumedi brewo ni oyam nhwamade on pepa ne nsakwa mu yanto wonkra ni ehunu se ne esitie ne ba beto aso
ye fema ye wo London ye gia basobodie bebre ne ya redare e wo mransemu eye legal services be to say family law, matrimonial law, immigration, dispute resolution, Ghanaian customary, any family law. What BWFDA yen solicitors edi enijie ene twitwaje wo na ye bo nso nya den kra. Yen partner penin pa Bernardo Wusu aye lawyer ewo UK memu bebru mfie duonu nkron 29 years. BWF solicitors kra wo ho. Inti se ba na busuansem bi ti se child care eya abofra hwemu awaregya ye ho twema mentwe ene ohye ana injunction ye de to domestic violence so a ye ma legal assistance ya edimu na ye adwuma nso ye child care any family team no nimnia wo famu ewe ne ye wo bremu enu nti ne yeto ye mbo ase ma wafutu a esefata ewo kokoa mu ye senior partner obi a Law Society Family Law Accreditation Panel agina tumu na osanso ye member na kyerese eba no se ye gina wachi etwitwaje wo family any matrimonial cases ho a wonni haw kra wo pe advice immigration sensem ho wo BWF solicitors de ye immigration team no avedare general immigration ho nsemsem kosi complex immigration work permit student visa ho totoye any entry clearance visas family visas ni appeals. Yen senior partner member na wasagina tum Law Society Immigration Accreditation Panel. Inti se taiwachi a wonni haw kra. Ye bie an office free dwada ekosi fiada anopa non krompe mu ekosi enumre no nsia 9:30 am kosi 6 pm. Na memene danso appointment nko free anopa nondu ekosi ewia no 9 10 am kosi 4 pm. Yewa 4th floor ewo Anna House 214-218 Tottenham High Road, London N15 4NP. Sawun 93 Seven Sisters Underground Nswa kwantie bi. Yen senior partner Bernardo Wusu san ye barrister ya gina tumu na oye Ghana Bar Association member ena wasan gina se mranimfo ewo court cases ya efa Ghana law. Wa advising local authorities official solicitors office ni solicitors be bree efa Ghanaian law hu yi na osan yo bia otai kasa ewo radio any TV so for Ghanaian law.
Okay busia yatimi aba beshia enti omodin se won share link na wabo modern na watwa atum sisia ede amame many lawyer Charles Asma medical bo amane no na eba bedi enkomo ofi BWF solicitors ase na wabawo yen ene a oni yen eba betwetwe enkomo no wabekire yen ene mane so the question we are asking say obetimi switch it to skilled worker route wabra wo UK ha question no very pertinent to so many people. Namjiri say answer no so ebeba. Kai say live on BW TV, live BW Radio. So and live BWF Solicitors on Facebook page, BWF Solicitors YouTube, and BWF Solicitors LinkedIn, and all the social media platforms. BWF solicitors NEAD and Kitahui na or Kamfo Ade Amayen se senior esi etierno echna nyame eya duma ye call ye Thanksgiving service ye konan asene say BWF solicitors lawyer Ben and also Uncle Ben sini nyina enim no 30 years ni ena wa practice as a lawyer for the community. Na ɔhyɛ ho ɛfɛ na wɔsi yɛkɔ na yɛkɔda nyame ase. Deɛ ɛka ne sɛ it's been 30 years of grace. 30 years of grace. Nti kyina from 10:30 anɔpa no yɛn nyinaa yɛkɔ where the Faith Mission I was St. Anthony's College Beulah Hill, London SE 19 3HL. Baba two abusuafoɔ no nyinaa wɔ hɔ layafoɔ mpanimfoɔ ne nyinaa wɔ hɔ a yɛka bom na yɛda nyame ase. What we saying is it's been 30 years of grace. It's been 30 years of abundant blessing. It's been 30 years of unbroken commitment to the community. BWF Solicitors, Uncle Ben, the Ama community. Ntibra, bekane ho, na afi yenyina yenkonkofa aseda kese emma otwedi ampon, yankopon, se waye sa adoye nyina ede mayen. Yeah, abusia ma min kamfo emma onso se oni BWF Solicitors edi enkomo edi nkitahwa. Na uwo one of the best services and of course omo equip you with information. Now, one of the fundamental employment rights in the UK, BWF Solicitors, one of the fundamental employment rights in the UK is that employees and workers employed for more than 1 month must be provided with a written statement of employment particulars from the first day of employment. A written statement of employment is a document which sets out the key conditions of the working relationship between the employer and the employee or worker. Employers who fail to comply with the rules governing written statements of employment may face a grievance procedure from the employee. Employers who fail to comply with the rules governing written statements of employment may face a grievance procedure from the employees. Well, yakwepi yaho with that knowledge, no mama mingfa sa announcement si and tumu ebio emfa emau. Kai se smedikai abo amane no echna ye call yen Thanksgiving service anopa 10:30 or St. Joseph's College, Beulah Hill, London SE 19 3HL SE 19 3HL Shannon Sosa for mommy. Sebi also say opese utro English language now pass it for IELTS AB1 B2 for skilled worker route, health worker, care worker route, ni student visa applications. And also utro CELT A2 B1 B2 for immigration ni I want and some seminar. But what say when a KT educational consult EBD in Kitahon fre na fi wumbuki na eco classes in natural ne passing in 10 temper 07596 620154 07596 620154 and no a KT educational consult won and share no but you who apply for a visa for UK may come for a day amount say a BWF Solicitors. Ghana office number no ena mede to so ade amount no 0302 509 235 Anas 0244 269 233 0244 269 233 and no BWF Solicitors won in Shishaya what they are my I don't see mammy akwanya yuso na fi memeda manasa mema lawyer Charles Asma Akwaba na fi yemfa yenkomo no en Shisha so lawyer Akwaba
yeah.
But you're not putting to say.
I'm not done. No, sorry.
Okay. You said we are too long now. That's real good. But you're saying forward, you money I dare to say.
I'm not done. In my young year.
The Yamias.
Jackasia, if he BWF Solicitors, I say, bre, a tier for near 4 in Nara. Senia, any boss, no, Yankopo Yaduma, China Yakodo Yamiasti, one Shasopa, ne Yansen in Dia or the Adum, Nakua, Bernard Owusua, or the Eboa community, Ghana, and Ghana and UK in Ecuador Yamiasi. To Mumayana Yanko by 10:30, they at Nasi. Na home so I shall say ye Juma.
Well, Sanya lawyer Kai no say yen poster no and yede atu so the sebeya ubia ebehunu open address na ana was no where the Faith Mission was St. Joseph College Numu Beulah Hill, London SE 19 3HL SE 19 3HL. Lawyer, actually Yebebo sepa.
Yɛbɛda Onyame ase.
That's right.
Abɔfoɔ no nyinaa bɛsɔre. Na yɛne ɔmo ɛbɛdi ehurusi.
Minhu sɛ wasa wasɔre dɛm da nti kyena. Mɛba bɛhwɛ wasa wasɔre.
Maybe I was at our office.
Okay. I was going to say, more afi eno joining a lawyer Charles Asma and then young special guest or day braying. Na senior tai no no. I mean kofa nuggets na omomodi enchimu emfa emmayeng sebeya yebetimi atiase. Me kai say nugget we ye di edijuma eda obi ka che me ai na wafa obi adwuma na o man krata mbacho me nyamfa obi adwuma say senior mra no ACH no whatever it is no say me fa obi adwuma ade a me de saa nhyehyɛ no ebegu akwan mu ade ama nipakro na the eka eni o say one of the fundamental employment rights in the UK is that employees and workers employed for more than 1 month must be provided with a written statement of employment particulars from the first day of employment. A written statement on any day, it's a document which sets out the key conditions of the working relationship between the employer and the employee or worker. We, mami enjan hona mi misa lawyer say emu enchichemu ene sembacho.
Yo, that's bebre bragoku. Senior boss, no, it's a fundamental right of the worker or employee. Employee is defined under Section 230 of the Employment Rights Act, 1996. The same way a worker is redefined within the law. Now, any name or no whether you are a worker or an employee, you know, say if I were Jumamua, as I say, Jumani Rano, Oma Wati, and Yama Baku, me be Asti, if I a Jumana, Woko, Aquayano, and who. And on Emrano, Section 1 of the Employment Rights Act 1996 no friend initial particulars of employment. The side initial particulars of employment is a fundamental right because then never bow and the pattern of your work, the location of your work, the duration of your work, the timing of your work, even a remuneration of the work, and everything relevant to the work. Now say and also no as I say from day one.
Okay.
And within the first month of working for that employer.
Okay.
Which is after 1 month, you know, the employer and farmer, you have the right to raise grievance. And you go to court to tell them that the employer has breached Section 1 of the Employment Rights Act, which says he or she should have given me particulars of employment, and 1 month is over and nothing has happened.
Okay. Now,
and it has to be in writing.
Good. I didn't see Emrano anxious say you have to give it to the person before the person starts work because obviously say ofo obi adwuma either nipa no aye application ade aba and now say my nipa no interview enom ane ade until before the person even starts work that document should have been ready. I didn't see any ho kwan say and it gives room for people to flout the law.
It doesn't give room for people to flout the law. It gives room for certainty. The certainty is says, and if share a human day one, within the first 30 days, no, that's a 1 month, no, so they no ought to be ready. We'll be more or ready before we start it.
Okay.
But what if we are ready or best in sign baby no, then I saw start here, you know, say, Master Majun.
Okay.
Then you have wasted time and money. So the law is mindful of this.
Okay.
And therefore says that from day one of employment up to the first month, it should have been given.
So could there be an excuse to say beyond 1 month no? Be ana and near maybe me into 2 years ni idea no. Beyond 1 month no. No what no inti yama excuse me yes sir.
Well, obviously the employee, you see, some of these things can be discussed. If it's not going to be ready, you tell the employee that for XY reasons, it will be ready by this period. Then the employee is aware. At the end of the day, the employee is already aware of the expectation, where the work is located, how often, how long, and all that. The employee is already aware. However, it ought to be in writing. And then your friend employment contract. This our contract will contain those initial particulars of employment. The law allows for, no, that's why it says initial particulars.
Okay.
So there are others that may come later. For example, grievance procedures and code of conduct and all those ones, will not be in the initial particulars. And therefore, the initial particulars can signpost the employee to those other information to make reference to them. But those fundamental ones, your boss, initial ones, who is this employee? Who is this employer? The address. Where is your work going to be based? And if I say your work, if I'm employed by X Limited, where is my job going to be based? Is it going to be based in Tottenham or Enfield or Heathrow? They may have different branches. So it has to be clear where mine will be based. So that tomorrow, if I'm asked to go and work in Germany, then there is a variation in my initial particulars of employment.
So if there's a variation, na initial particulars of employment, then they will have to vary the employment letter, no, and a contract, and sana. You be changing BB condition be word in the man.
Well, so if, for example, there is the need for transfer, then I may be seconded to work elsewhere within the confines of the organization,
Okay.
the wider operations of the organization. Obviously, you will not be just told to go. You'll be given advance notice with a view to prepare and move. And that's why we call it variation, because if for whatever reason it's not going to be feasible in terms of family life and other exigencies, then it's a matter of discussion with the employer.
Okay.
So the employer cannot ambush you or give it to you that go and do this, because it's not within the initial particulars of employment.
Okay. Yeah, abusia say afi eno joining ya lawyer Charles Asma HHA mu say ye na get no ade ebre yen no yenti ayeye. We have so many people who have joined us, so many people who are on the platform woma yen support any idea say ane mbetimi give me almost 1,000 likes. Nafi, yema obi can say algorithm no and looking very good. Nafi, yemfa emma community ne se yenso yewo adoye ede emma won. Adam Tuga Yakubu, good afternoon. Thank you very much for joining us. Anike, Anike, Mateo Kache yama mente won kansa nso so and yewo a year 60. Oh. One of these I do it before. And yes, I need some come away. Wow. Tilly Duma, thank you very much. Covenant Grace and Free Sanso and Covenant Grace, friend Nana Ajiman. You were Rebecca. Good evening, dear brother and lawyer Becky. Thank you very much. God bless you. Keep the comments coming. Or text and us comment be na opese yehwe senia ibeti edi juma with me at the top platform no so and now be sending via text 07950 422780 07950 422780. Michael Atta, good job. Thank you for supporting us. It's a good job you're also right here with us. And actually, you know, so say Ebreno na opese ofra obitimi afreyen was 07399208468. Maybell Jesse Brimpong, good evening to you as well. Well, lawyer, and then the you say you know atwetwe and komo and say you see a free be skilled worker route. Skilled worker route no eyedien. Sem wo UK ha na uche mo skilled worker route na me pese me de me ho ehyemu a how do I do it? Why not qualify? Why and skilled worker route no e wo ho e ma no. Nti whatever ma se ne ya na wo ye no. Take us a bit back and we get to know what a skilled worker route in itself is.
Yo, that's the bebre brakoku. Ye tie for ne aban UK wa hihye ne say we review the policy after COVID. And when we say nimpa bebre workers no bebre ato baha. Na because of Brexit nti bebre so ekọ mukrum. So there is shortage, skill shortage in the system. And na wa hihye mra say we adwuma rural na ekoba say we hia nkrofo maboa wo with sa adwuma no a ewo sa skill shortage no eso no na sɛ wo request license na ɔmo de ma wo a wobɛtumi ama nkurɔfoɔ efi amanɔne abɛboa wo. In other way, you can recruit from abroad or you can recruit from within the UK.
Okay.
I'm saying non-common bebre because we are talking about switching. It's going to be based within
the UK.
Those who are already within the UK.
So does it mean say the skilled worker route are available to those within and outside of the UK?
Those within and those without, so to speak.
Okay.
And obi omo wa amanone se na mboss na adwuma no ehia nkrofo e wa amanone na enye nyina ehia nkrofo na enye nyina afo a obetumi ato nsa e wo afre nkrofo mo outside so mo maboa na adwuma no. But before that na nimpa no enya license a obetumi de inside ato so afre sa and so we recruit sa nkrofo no. But senior yenim no so no to say one share so say wo occupational shortage list no eso sa edwuma no e wo occupational shortage list.
So if we're saying skilled worker na obi a owo nimdie ene achede bi a UK ehwehwe. So then it has to be on that list.
On that list.
Listen no then also.
Listen there bebre. In this we tie me na ubo occupational shortage list UK. Ebeyi bebre abrel.
Okay.
Enti say ka say list no kwa na ye kire nda. This session will not even be enough because
okay.
Those ye.
Okay.
But true no na ewom no care areas no. It's also many other areas. But true no ano omo running care homes and hospitals na there no aya no omuhia nkrofo mama baboa e dey say omaba baboa as carers omaba baboa as healthcare assistants ne ade no eno no ade a eta ekoso sisie because of NHS challenges are omunya during COVID no enti I feel the akobe say there is a lot of need for people to fill certain occupations and there's a gaps. Santino sa wo wasa nimdie no and there's a skill no a skill no a e de den e bia skill a wo ye de hwe nimpa a oyare ne didie a ye fe no eating ne nom drinking ne ehu siesie dressing
okay
se ne obeba mobility sa nyoma ne nyina no personal care no wo bia ebetumi afa wo edwuma mu se beboa medwuma wei ye won nkofo o modie no o mo hwe nkofo e wo fie so beko obi fie na wa kwohwe no ye fa no domiciliary care ye won nkofo nso a o mbe sori akọ edwuma no mu na nkofo ho a ye o mo ho edwuma na wa akọboa ebi ye see ye fra won healthcare assistants nti wei ni nyina no bebre enso e wo ho obi o ma oba or be a up to even nursing level. But because nurses no WHO provisions no allow for individuals to actively recruit.
Okay.
Active recruitment is a born the rule say ejuma wa ha o mumbra MGB. You cannot do that with nurses because a country no so enhia nurses. But into me no actively. Basta we a nurse na kwate se obi pa adwuma ne bi na woni no engage na ofa wo dia ene de enye active tiano no imra no ento ne saa
okay
ba dodo anu anu
me jiwa no SEO se me mfa ne se health sector no teacher the need has been there and people would want to recruit from outside me mfa ne se me obi to say pharmacist. Do I qualify?
We are pharmacist, you qualify because pharmacy no ewo occupational shortage list no eso.
Okay.
Even though it is not the same as care, but no so ewo subi. It is a bia who run a pharmacy shop. Excuse me. And I say pharmacy business. Now we here bia nipa no ye pharmacist or hono for whatever reason you Brexit into okono chrome. And I saw so pay adwuma ni biom na ekwan abada ho. Na winya obi obetumi replace ya ekwan wo ho se oba to nsafra obi e wo outside a wɔwɔ saa yimdie no ɛma na abɛyɛ saa adwuma no ba ne ɛwɔ mu saa yɛ ana pharmacist foɔ no na adeɛ no ayɛ na ɛnyɛ bebree compared to care no nti na wo de compare you look at would they go abroad to bring pharmacists compared to getting it here in the UK. But you are right.
There's one area, mehu said and saying, Yamabru no, Dimujuma pa, laboratory technicians. Omoka shortage occupation for no.
Laboratory technicians, of course, within the healthcare sector, no, almost so occupational shortage for no. And so na mekano shortage no edoso.
Okay.
Edoso kwesi baby a obese we nyina so was be. But it depends on employer we hear sa yimdie no and a skill no. Nti say employer no wo adwuma no ohia sa yimdie no dia that's for our license ayetumi a obetumi dia recruiting from abroad dia and obetumi and you just recruiting from abroad also recruiting from within obetumi because as a son no and then a holding ekata wo so your friend no sponsorship.
Then it brings me to young question and ye dey eto ha wadarema oba be chechire mu yen hwe bibi to say me was skill no but me wo ekrom ha se bia me visitor ana say because matinu mama na bro so me din samone ntima e ka sa me nkoi na me was a skill na me wo krom ha can I switch to the skilled worker route and senior was here.
Yo, the senior word no air can switch. Switching means you are there, but for whatever reason you want to move to somewhere.
Okay.
So let's call it swap. Switching from A to B. That means you have something at A, but you want to move to something else at B.
At B.
A no so ba ma o tumi se obetumi a transfer wo ho akọ B. Senior wo boss no se me okrom ha na me ni bi make me a switch. So we need be there then they cannot swap. You cannot switch. Because you need to have something to be able to switch. Now when to me fan switch eye ade a woni ekwan se wo beye adwuma e wo krom ha.
Okay.
So mainly visitors, you are not supposed to work. So you can't say I'm a visitor 6 months, and that's 2 years, and then 5 years, and you may be switch it. You said you are coming to watch, enjoy, and go back. So why will you then stop watching and to work?
Obibe can say opportunities come but once. Me buy and I'm coming to watch, I'm coming to enjoy myself and I go back. But my opportunity be I know I can take advantage of. Ebeboa the UK me ankasa so my personal development will help me. I didn't see na minti menya bibi sir.
Nti employer no bebre no abaka actually says sana etie that ebema say especially nipa no wa okay so today we're talking about
within the UK.
We a visitor. The leave you have allows you not to work.
Okay.
And if you cannot work there, then you can't say Uber switch it. You are going for the job for the first time. As an employer, no, Emma will support to get visa will be to me this time.
Okay.
Because when I want to me for year jumanity. Untumi nkasa wo switch akoda baby foforo a wo be ye adwuma foforo.
Okay.
Enti ukota visitor untumi move from the visit to that. Sa na tie dia nkofo bebre ebebe mu as remember wo ya visitor e be ka cho say show say wo kọ na wa ye den aba. Enti sa wo kọ mu ni sa wo kọ na wa akọ kamu na wo de akoye pay bibi foforo aye dia e be ye din po say o made o entertain. And the employers are also aware. So they have duty under the law. Until before yebama o sponsorship no, and that's why they or more krata abeto so no. On measure say na wo no already no ema wo kwan ema wutumi ye adwuma ema ne ye.
Okay. Yen call another category that really has come to mind. Me wo ekroma ha and as me o man mu nka na sa. na bia me wɔ ha ɛyɛ adwuma foforɔ bi me mfa no sɛ bia me yɛ construction bia me yɛ mechanic na me hu sɛ though me yɛ mechanic me wɔ skill foforɔ a metimi de ayɛ adwuma say in the health sector saa bere no mu no bia yɛama me visa bia me visa no bɛwu in a month's time, in 2 months' time, in a year's time. But matimi akonya adwuma ewa obi a one okuta license, two adwuma no so me qualify until the person would want to work with me. Sabre no mo no. Even though I have a limited period, I was a me free hand. Metimi asweche.
Yo. Nti edi kai no nipa no wo bibia ode ye adwuma dada. Ade no wuye. Nti se wuye na wo ye of course uni employer no eye adwuma. Sa nimpa no so ama wo sponsorship because working visa in a crowd our employer ama wo sponsorship no. Even though any care sponsorship is something else. Nti sa employer no for whatever reason contract no be we no say on renew ma wo a na we kwanya foforo a obefa we adwuma a obetumi aswitch to that new one. But of course sa new one also befa wo a na wa ma wo sa certificate of sponsorship na we hia no dia obetumi aye wo application before ade no ebewu. The watch word is before. In the say ebewu ni 11:59 p.m. because ebewu ende. And then so ebe ende 11:59. Now we submit your application 11:58 before midnight. I buy the next day in the you switched before.
Okay. Emfa ho se period no abɛn. Mse me bubo so me kan se bia na ka me be 1 month bi. Na wo se me visa no ewu. For instance, me ne mechanic bi na ye adwuma. Wa ma me employment license, me visa no ba bewu. Aka me 1 month. Na me hunu se metimi aye care work. Na makope license from OB. Is it allowed that way? Because bekwa akoye se akoye mse ne visa ebewu anti no akope adwuma foforo.
Well, at the end of the day, I buy in here and crop saa.
Okay.
Na di kan eto asumi no as say wo near obetumi de asweche.
Okay.
Nti employer, remember you are already with one employer. And this employer no feel so on renew ma wa no so ni we. Now another one is knocking on the door to start you off. It's allowed. So obetumi aye transfer no to that one. Into that one also they go through the process to offer you the job and issue you with a sponsorship.
Okay.
What the answer will make sure say ube use sa dia no ansa na owo so no ewu. Because aka 1 month no contract ewu a the old employer doesn't expect you to say ube me na ewu ansa. Already one ma will notice say ade no be wunti ewu a no renewal. Then you have to then look at other options.
Okay. How easy is it to do that?
Right. I will say enye ade a eye difficult because nyoma bia say wo employer no be on ankasa na assessment. Nti edi kan bia obi o ma na mpo or your student we ni school. And I was a student for no more options. Say, apply for extension under the graduate scheme. Ano krano a very shaky at the moment.
Okay.
And now so switch to skilled worker. We in the school. We school no be a now few months to prepare to go back.
Okay.
Whilst you are getting ready to go, and when your offer from an employer say, mefa wo edwuma mu a ubetumi emre no nso ye a wade no ewu ubetumi ayi aswechi edi kan employer no be hwe say wo English language nti so obi a wayɛ school okrom ha okuta obi a ye issue ni degree anase bi o ye masters kra na che say degree bi a obi okrom ha na say degree no kra fi amanone a na wayɛ conversion for amanone de na obenya English language threshold no be a friend of IELTS. And now so say be a would if we and walk room ha school no degree if you chrome ha dia and they no automatic because we and walk a chrome ha.
Okay.
Enti sa nipa we wa pass English no. Na ye hwe edwuma no so a okọ akwaye no. Edwuma no so no employer no already wa an assessment ehun say nipa we the skill set no owo no o meet ni a mehwehwe no.
Okay.
Skill set be a nipa no was skill level 3 and above. Nti ye kan level 3 be a college level. Nipa no ni manual handling. Nipa ni health and safety. Nipa no ni about safeguarding. Nipa no ni about eating and drinking. Nipa no ni about all those things. Now you assess no. You assess no then employer.
Okay, eating and drinking you be anymore.
Well, eating and drinking ebema obi a developer from dependency to independency.
Okay.
And how do you, and that's why the skill comes in. How do you help the person to be able to eat and drink to the point where they can do without support? And also the quantity required and in line with their care plan.
Okay.
Senior who did yes, I would be feed this and impano.
Okay.
So eating and drinking, that has the skill. Good. And just an impact we assess so. No, just okay. The competency level, skill level no, is up to the level now. Me here for this particular job now. For jobs no, you will different categories. Skilled worker job, be my carer, or be my or advanced carer. Into obia ne skill level no, any ejuma ebe to me die then. Amano. Obi ma pharmacy, obi kra about my technician assistant. Into levels no different. But assess so na wunya level 3 skill threshold, we meet the threshold now. Employer no be who say you have met the threshold. And also what check is box no. Employer no ama contract, our catcher so be chia waka up to this amount. Meet with sa ejuma no threshold no. A bebre no it's average of 19-20,000 a year. And also we meet a hono. Let's just say points in your message say we hear no na say checklist no we meet ni na we hear employer no who say you are okay. No we issue with certificate of sponsorship. Na eno no na wo be gina so na we dey with visa application to switch.
Okay.
And you some say is it so easy? It is easy insofar as the checklist are met.
Se ekopie case worker for ya omo ha adwene ya ndrume bia na omo ayo adwene say omo de omo mra be ya adwuma instead of guidelines no. Se ekopie ho a waka say a checklist nti subjectivity bia nim enye na adwene no de bebuo but ya tro emra no e wo krata so nti wo meet 1 2 3 4 or say a demo. Is that correct?
Exactly. A checklist. English language, do you have up to this point? You've met the points there. When your job offer, occupational shortage list and so until with the job offer no market worker now. Obesha says our job we is it on the list. It's also by checking the list.
Okay.
Yes. Is the money being paid or the salary being paid up to that level within the UK? You are then within. The employer will have to make sure say or foul salary threshold that meets skill level. No?
Okay.
Then your friend is saying, say, oh switch it, remember. So the question is, say, do you have what it takes to be able to switch? Be a student visa, you can switch. Be a pre-settled. Now per se, I don't know why with a pre-settled now, over per se will switch it, but will be adding the preference. Per se will switch here. Pre-settled, you can switch to that one. Until Juma visa already now chance to work, you can then switch to something else.
Me a student. Me want the permission to go through the education for 3 years. 3 years, and within that period, send a much I'm running 20 hours a week during school term. Until me will be quote and unquote me the year juma. Make me a can say be me defer school no. Na my year juma kakra on a skilled worker route and as a visa or license. next year my baba to school no so ana.
Usually a year na obia or senior ade no let's say master level a year na 1 year. PhD be 3 years and whatever. Degree for no 3 years. But be an assigning panel is being sponsored.
Okay.
So if you are being sponsored there, you then need permission from your sponsor, financial sponsor, no.
So between
to vary the agreement, no. To vary the agreement, no. It's a crucial point. But the thing is, obi oba say oko school there, more often than not, people will finish and switch. Unless there is very, very peculiar reason, which will be differing from one and will be different from one person to another. Those peculiar reasons can be discussed with for at that particular point and in here and but on this forum the contemplation is that obi a abe school no obi wie ni school na why then or per se or move it to something else this becomes an option.
Okay. Enti me school me were a few months to complete my dissertation. Na maybe I'm a page my year waha and now say the expectation is to go back because me buy me bus school. Such short period no. Me work permit and now say me permit to stay in this country no. In that situation no, metimi ama obi ama me adwuma on this shortage occupation route nana.
Yo, nti nya se na wo kire mu no student na ya visa ya de ma student for no enye exactly 1 year. It be a 1 year some months because they apply common sense. So even though in the course near 1 year no, we are at least they have to organize themselves and move out. They have to maybe graduate or get their certificate or do something. In the same way, they may have to submit their dissertation, they have to do this and that. And even though maybe academic course, or much exams they may have about 4 months. Some people may even have 6 months more to organize and to return. So that period, you are not actively studying.
Okay.
You are not actively studying. So if you are not actively studying, even though you still hold student visa, no, so we switch care way and care no, you have to engage in at least 37 hours a week or 35 hours a week. And if you want more, plus 20 hours elsewhere. In the same there, and you're going to be very busy. So whilst you are studying, you cannot do this switch commonsensically and still finish your course. But the way you your course, now you are just organizing yourself or waiting to go away. Now opportunity way abadia. Why not? Because at that point, we see an idea every way.
We a strategy.
Well, call it option. Call it an option.
Okay. Lawyer Charles Asma and on my sir and Chichi and in Chichimu. Mekai will say if we BWF solicitors are say and Eba. BWF solicitors war 214-218 Tottenham High Road no so our Seven Sisters North London. Abusia any won any kita won any won and konkobon komo any won any juma na ebeboa. When say and Chichimu a lawyer ade my sabenye lawyer for gina and wo saabotre any nimdie no ade my nti me de meka without any hesitation say uwo emremu enkomo bia say ye visa sem say asase hu sem say japade say aban na ni komodie bi mu uhia lawyer so be di wachi a and BWF solicitors any enkomo omo 214-218 Tottenham High Road no say me kan embo so no na e di dwumai sania esi etie no empanimfo so e wachi a upia bigum ade mai we nyina park na chi no yo na omo bench na omo bo information papa ade go so maye no you can shortage occupation list no say if you're on our platform you realize that the healthcare route no any idea no penny for at the list no be at ho my question na me be say no me kind list no who say some of the areas I was looking at and our list so to join us on the conversation, like the page, press the notification button say the information be out to our Ebeka. Sandra Fraser about the or say text and WhatsApp 079 50422780. Now say call 0739920846 when the lines are open. Enter crab BB lines so because me send komono more questions we bra mo pese mo de beto ho ade my Dr. Santom was saying good evening lawyer Charles and Bra Kweku. Thank you very much. Sandra also again thank you. Other share ba nana Kweku me de yate wonka. Your question back but I will keep it and bring it back later on. Memra bisa lawyer question back lawyer Mr. Wo say obi switch na waba to a list on the shortage occupation what kind of criteria and requirements in the English language teacher ade ankrofo mpekra e kasa kokotro brofo na na for ho gidigidi say me switch it from one COS certificate of sponsorship to another one. I was some sure bro for the
so na I da wom ni say e be already know what bro for no be or dey akwai bi kura na or student or bro for no dey buy and now within a year few months no we see na dey wie ade ni wuye the visa wuye or switch it accept say obetumi use saa we no a English no a oye na odibe remu no na eye enika wo mu ni say academic IELTS no kra no obetumi e dey use for this occupational or let me call it trade IELTS because we here say academic one or modern school na e wo na ye dey trade and that's ye dey ejuma
okay
enti academic dey no aya na emu odu and say wo nanim aya din sen we no na wo dey baye ejuma no nti se nipa no kuta academic no a na o switch out be ejuma they accept say na o dey use na ye nim no obetumi use
na mama ya obi so wo tro na the certificate na ma na in a D2 years pa ho na mfanye bibia just say ewu an so san kwotro foforo we brofo no se me tro na me the application ba kwa eno say lock ne sa
na make say obi kura ode ne de aye application or aba as student no because a brofo proficiency in English language
okay
just me to me prove say metumi aka kakra metumi atro kakra metumi ati e wo one side then you cannot tell me say within 1 year no me refi language
that's right that's true
and especially where I have also been a student degree in the UK or master's degree in the UK then it goes without saying say I have the proficiency to be able to meet the requirements on this particular job in the can say you can use it again obi kura po a na wakotro B1 B2 e de akoye ne 2.5 bi and na person switch ko ade we so because what you say bi ade we no koso a route no e wan so enwa bebre to person switch e ko we bi so a sa B2 no emu odu empo sen IELTS for normal for sa ejuma de no
okay
they accept it
okay
and English no obi a opese o switch no more often than not go from person mo switch ni na no ya no my English ni bi pen and if you cross mo control for fry it wouldn't be a big deal the brain also may not have to write again because bi no mo kuta degree e wo krom ha anampo so bi o mo kuta foreign degree a o metumi aye ECTS comparability assessment na ya confirm say it's equivalent to C1 C1 so eburu C1 no e wasoro pa eburu B eburu A And so ukuta English, I have a C1 there, then they are taking say you don't have to do the English language again. And you can see the English language of flexibilities.
Okay.
Tinye here power ha no say ubeto obo ase ne wenya employer obetumi ama wo employment contract na wa ma wo certificate say me fa we adwuma nti kwaje visa no.
Okay. 0739920846 0739920846 and I say we send a text WhatsApp and as audio note at the abrayan was 07950 422780 07950 422780. Lawyer Charles Asma ewo ha oni yen edi enkomo efa sa topic here dey ababeto is wo UK ha obetimi switch it to the skilled worker route anase answer na calls no everybody through no let me go on to yen platform no so na me pick comments ni bi ni questions ni bi ni yen fa emra wo so share and also invite people to come and join us. English language test, which one expires and which one doesn't? Please explain for naturalization and others. We maybe similar question, lawyer. Skilled worker route, but we will be say explaining for naturalization and others.
You okay, of course, English language no the standard is say so we na way you swa e best say.
Okay.
We
no way
you swa e best say. Enti bia wo kwa na sisie no emra no so ekekere obi a okoye indefinite so obeye English language no advice e de ba man say so wo pese wo use na wo san use no biemu a try say obeye B2.
Okay.
So why you B2 na wo de akwaje indefinite. Now we no wo de akwaye wo naturalization no because no na wo de akwaye wo indefinite no obetumi asan we use e de aye wo naturalization. I didn't know mama no aye flexible. Aye language and yes that here. In this language there how can you say within 1 year nipa no really free sakasa no. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
So they have made it flexible. Into one of said do I want to reuse it? And when you sue there within 2 years you have to use it, do it again. But so we use for your indefinite in one, we bet you may use when you are doing your naturalization. But never say try say obey B2 for that.
Okay. Young court lines no so na I'm say obi aba so hello. Okay, nipa no they no article. So article they are na any na moma main fa comment and free platform no so emra. We abisa bra kweku hope all is good. Please could you ask if someone is here without any permit and this person have a passion for the care job. Obetimi apply na uni bibia but or skill no or peno say obey care. Obetimi apply na
All right. It takes more than passion and willingness.
Okay.
And the nano conversation is about those who want to switch. Designing power you show more untumi switch it. Like I said, or person here for the first time. Into we here for the first time I want to me. I just a YG sponsorship contract, you know. Na wako Chrome, na wako ye oho, na wodi aba.
Okay. Into necessary ubetimi aje contract no ewo ha. But when you mean application, why
if you don't
qualify, this all call Chrome no
then yes, you can go then do it from there.
Okay.
So arrangement ni na no ubetimi I just obi or has say no person go school but want to mean just student visa e wa say. But you can get the admission, go through the process, even make the necessary conditional aspects and will be meeting na. Then you go back and apply and come because you cannot apply from
within. Okay. 0739920846. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, good evening, boss.
Yeah, good evening. Your friend Daniel.
Yes, brother.
Me were 2 questions. Me pese me bisa.
My
first one no, and say me yuri a nurse. Na oye sponsored. We're sponsored for 3 years, but it's 1 year.
Okay.
Na just last month, Anna, intina me dependent, mene enkrani mina. Anna, se say ni misumi menya a 5-year sponsor.
Okay.
Intina me pesenka, me switch, me apply for me the because me just US. Intina nka me pese me apply na nka me rene me money na epe no so. Me pese me who say sa no 1 year na me yere etwa anase ye nyina ye twa wo old sponsor na COS no so no e be shiegu counting to indefinite leave to remain anase ye be toa sa 1 year no so ana second question so ne say obinya a sponsor Madam Fobi was sponsored from Ghana on healthcare ya obedru no we say agency no the agency need to mean
But I'm saying akwala ne noise nti that bit ne drop eh. Also Adam for no start here no bio.
Or na sponsor from Ghana. Anna or buy. But obedru you no realize say agency no then or sponsor and then buy an a juma enough. Or they man.
Okay.
Inti for free agency na agency ne say obetima package shift for baby. But the fears and say, when or apply for indefinite, especially company na then buy, management or petition from elsewhere.
Mami we say agency na then buy no or man no the up to the 35 hours na a work contract no so onya 35 in the month.
Danke when it's COS and so 39 hours. But onya man for the week.
Okay. Now he said, "Your man see where is breaky."
Right. Okay.
Until no be say affecting indefinite. Where we? Okay.
Okay. All right. Okay. And let's deal with the first one. Contentious one.
Okay.
First one, counting time to 5 years. Following which you apply for your indefinite. Because the skilled worker route allows you to become settled, having continuously worked as a skilled worker for 5 years. The phrase is having continuously worked as a skilled worker, not having continuously worked as a skilled worker with one employer.
Okay.
So if you have worked continuously for 5 years on that route there, then we count the time, we put all together, you've done 5 years on the skilled worker route.
Okay.
And that, I think, answers the question now, Obisano.
But also, when you say city, no?
My question is a bit different.
No, they all can say.
Because now,
who's that all can say?
Me was COS now.
Okay, all right. Yet to question I say.
Be dependent.
So say maybe I mean there may be people who might be confused. Until my main try say you between two question and say from your standpoint, okay? Well, you at the
all right.
It was sponsorship.
We try 1 year.
We try 1 year. 1 year now, the you try and now you dependent.
Exactly.
Okay? And random who can say also between a year. Ejuma bi a ope. Okay?
Exactly.
And a wo to say wo aba ye obi a ukuta sponsorship and as 1 year sponsorship. A wo de ba ye adwuma nti ko say wo free wo yere de na say. Na wo gina wo ankasa wo so. Na wo yere na ba ye dependent. Is that what you are saying?
Exactly.
But say wo yere no wo ne permit dada ne license mui.
What let's even leave say almost exercise say option. Now, you see I didn't add 10 the other way. Or you know will now become dependent. But you nature 1 year with this employer.
Okay.
Or no papa way ebaba abaye main this time sponsored the main applicant.
Okay.
So papa way ne breast so obeye ni indefinite obeye with all his dependents.
Okay.
So my meaning na upfronty adie no a ne breast one she will do with her dependents.
Okay.
So it doesn't really matter who is fronting it.
But they say 1 year now we try dada na any contention.
And obi say maame no etwa 1 year dada. Enti yemfa say ono aba abehye ono ase. Na let's say wakwaji bi na let's say after 4 years. After 4 years, no. And so no dependent of a skilled worker. No, we are dependent on to me and sorry, so we call your application for indefinite.
Just a dependent.
I use a dependent.
No, you depend on the account.
And ti sana etia dia say 1 year na lady no try no. Wa ba be dependent.
Nti asiegu ana.
Wo oba be dependent. I don't know dey no ono wa ba be dependent no. Ono sorry say okwa indefinite. And I can say me more one wo hoda dan me the 4 no a ebe kan wo number. Ni kun no a wa be main sponsored person no. Ti say ono a wa be dependent obe twen ni kun ni kwaye ni de no a no so ayere. Omo aye abum. But and the question is, who will be doing the indefinite leave to remain to cover the rest of the dependents? And the sharp, Papa no eventually no, unless you are science switch be no adami. But eventually no, or frontier there no will be doing the Nebriswa no kwakwa indefinite leave to remain one. Or no other frontier there no, or yen indefinite together with the rest of the family. Because they are all dependent.
Okay.
And sana etia dia bia papa we 1 year as a dependent or baba year 4 years as main. Can I add this to sa 1 year no me year no? He was there as a dependent of a skilled worker. And the Senebro so what's na kuma continuously on that route. Even though obi na ode na be share na say at a point no ye kan ni 5 years no a wa fronte 4 years and na obi nso affront no 1 year. But in terms of staying on the route for 5 years no ye sure what na so 5 years.
Okay. Technically yes.
Technically yes. So the case worker might then pick it up and says right, somebody fronted you, but then you stretch the agreement and says well, if we are dealing with the technicalities no dear a skilled worker and na me yere waso na me wedan me wana say sisi ano me na me fronti ade no na bra so say me ko akoye me indefinite but me mpese 5 years ni na abeso because already me twa 1 year no ayen e wo baby meanwhile na visa no me show say bewu by that time no a 5 years abeso e bi ana aka 2 years and I say 3 years but opese once I when you 5 years no o move to the indefinite. So the question is, would the case worker consider 1 year no train as a dependent no? At the account 4 years now, why as main no, to get the 5 years? Or we say you are now on the main applicant, or you are now the main applicant into your train when you're 5 years. Technically no, I think the case worker will accept say
we're trying to
start from there and therefore continuously for 5 years on the care worker route.
But then you have the second question.
The second question is Obiaba. Unfortunately, agents not nearby no ejuma ni ho. Nti senior mo kan no yes na tie. But I don't want to believe say ejuma ni ho. I want to believe say agency no out nearby no has to make things clearer. Because then they wo ba payroll no be determine say who ye ejuma and say who ye ejuma. How do we prove say who ye ejuma? What do we na beba? What do you pay slips? What do you P60? Your court tax officer, you the normal be call home office for compliance. Yes, I net here. This employer no edit all these things they go akwemu. Now by no say kwaye ejuma wa ha say. Na ejuma no within or no ni larger scheme of operations no. I don't think say enye ejuma na any ho.
Okay.
It's all running the payroll no making sure say we ye ejuma no senior or the ma ho no. And I will say how do you say Oma you di extra income.
Hi come. Brefi ni income. 07399208.
But I think let me point this out. I think sa issue we issue. I careful fikesim for crowd bedroom say for ag ade no didi agro. License no omoji edidi agro. Why application say we here for omo ma be ye ejuma ma wo. Ejuma ni ho why do you do it?
Okay.
Na say adwuma wɔ hɔ nso a why don't
Why
you
don't
give
you
them?
give them?
Nti we also yɛn nso a yɛpɛ adwuma no yɛn careful. Yɛn sure say we are dealing with credible employers. Ko bi mo yɛ recruiter but no anga say nyɛ adwuma. Wo ba na wakɔpɛ bi a client no a ɔde wo baba no ɔyɛ na adwuma no bi ni hɔ a wontumi hyɛ client nsɛ anasa hospital no sɛ chinchan sɛ ɔma wɔ adwuma. Nti wo yɛ I would say deal with obi a ɔwɔ adwuma no bi. Ɛnyɛ obi a ɔyɛ intermediary recruiter a ɔpɛ wo na ɔde wakɔma obi. Mpatwa wo hu difference no. Yɛ obi a ɔmo ankasa wɔ adwuma no. Wo ba wo bɛyɛ adwuma no. Obi nso ɔyɛ recruitment agency. Our license to recruit and supply. Into a foul back, not the woko. Who be do not say baby or the woko, why your man, that's it. I think that is the problem why ye will face. Into this goes to all of us, I feel that you go through your pets, a juma ibi. Say, make sure say you deal with Obia or no way juma, and your Obia say you offer no the wakoma a juma for. And yes, sir, we do not say we need juma ibi amawa.
Aso be she. Okay, you will be our line also in court now for young coach in come on. Hello.
Yeah. Hello.
Yes,
Good
boss.
evening.
Good evening.
What do you remember Jumapa mo ye dia boy and MCM and mo ye dia mo topic no a good year MCF a film month for 80 pa.
That's right.
Now no question about kuma lawyer asma na me pese me bi chafa Tracy Watson. Me baba abi remo be me for school. Na the school no or buy no or the other apply and the be ram no was not a subject nessa. Na the tea association was some me person me be say. Ubi a wabafu for na unya to say ebia a year na say some months no. Na unya company bia on bet me out fund or
but also unya then hello now see nipa ni nya then si so bi
unya asen wanya bostume unya say bia 6 months na 1 year
okay
na me who say switch no number of years and number of months and say bia say bia nipa ni nya all the necessary requirements na or bit me association na say any unya year na say months na say bibisa ona me pese
na just say uba be rem e di say ansa na betimi switch
just question
all right so be a student ya da wase bebre so be a student na oberemu a there is first presumption say oba ebesua ade enti sa na etie de a we sua ade na we wie no because we sua ade a adesua na ngasa so e full time ti wuntumi nkoye ejuma wuntumi enko switch say afi de wo ko akoye ejuma enti then there's going to be a clash pencil say imagine say wo ba for bibi fufuro na wo de adesua no ye we camouflage enti na ye be kan e platform we so ne say oba na osua na de wie a wa betumi aswitch before a visa no ebewu yenim bebi a yenue ne peculiar case no ekodu sometimes no obi o ma wo peculiar case conversation will go beyond this platform conversation so sana yenua ne de atia de a and obe hia say obeba na yeni na edi nkomo no ya atia ase yie
but maybe some further details ontimi nka no
sani a yeni udi nkomo o platform yi so ya ye church sani am ready de na ebe kan say so ba so obeko school de a so ko school na osua na de wie na ne visa ni nwie a na wa eden wa switch ba no so wo feel say na wo kan no bibi e wo ho a wo pese yehu na yetumi ti ase yie na yetumi bua wo de a ende bra na yentena ase na yehu ni ewo mpote why
na betimi aka we de nya de ya yi betimi aka na e lo bi so bia na on so say odi a ujechimu na bo
when
na me pese me chese
no John me to bo a e wo kwan ho e bi hu se me na de ball others And Jan Kobio. Why?
Matiase.
We'll be Uhinti Albipra.
Matiase. My friend lawyer Asma. You be
Uhinti Albipra. Why?
Matiase.
Me that say. Okay. I'm call for us. So 07399208468. Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello. Am I online?
Yes, you're online. Adakwe.
Hey.
Hey, Atakwe.
Hey. Owusu.
Yes.
Owusu.
It is say. Charlie, we do inside. Good. Adakwe much of my into.
Yeah, I'm say me bisa say BWF for no Muko court and I say Muko court.
Right.
You obi di case obi bi ma na ade no kokota Muko court and I say mudi ma obi na nipa no enko court mam.
Yo lawyer bi akọ court but the question should be say then party na Muko court ekoye because Imrano obi ani Imrano but aya is specialized. We don't go to court on criminal cases because we don't do crime.
Okay.
We don't go to court on properties and conveyancing matters because we don't do conveyancing.
No, it's that simple. Tell you immigration lawyers. Anything I'm interested.
They be because answer no will not be for you alone. It will be for a lot of other people. Pachawajas here.
Okay.
Exactly.
Right.
So when we answer for the multitude. And a woman say, yes, immigration appeals, from A to Z. Civil litigation A to Z, family A to Z, and then but we don't do criminal cases. We don't do conveyancing cases. And the question I'm being asked, how I maybe sound saying, now person no, I for them.
Obi a o see ordinary case ba o ya refuse no okokot no mo ampa no anko na mo de ni ko ma obi and also appears kama different lawyer and I didn't go court and na I generate a BB say and the BWF mo court and now say mo court na say mo court
okay mati wa some na say
take no come obi na ni
mati wa say
kama different lawyer na fa onko
but you stay there mati wa say and this is very important so that I can clarify for many people are more sa adwin no a omuntumi invoice na out no eje da wase bebre say we di we aba na ewomnie we have solicitors who deal with the public and barristers who do not necessarily deal with the public unless they have public access right. It is our per barrister who in just our solicitor so. Now we have two options. Either we charge everything and go from A to Z, including representation on the day of hearing. Our lawyer Bekasa wa court. What we have thought about and do now is this. There was one time I was court on Zoom. And barrister no, barrister I kofa ba no na my papa no can identify kofa barrister. Abra ya ji adwuma ne say Nti bacho ne wo patches identify na fa barrister kan ya ho. Nya say de adwuma na akoma obi. Ye fa adwuma no nkoma obi na mum ye fa barrister.
Come on.
E kan ya ho. To represent on the day of hearing. Me patcho tie me. What I'm also putting to you ni say, what I'm also telling you ni say, nimpa no meant to say, yakofa barrister, man no call court, yankasa na yakwakasa wa court. That's what the person told you, but I don't want to ask here. So I'm telling you what the person should have told you. The point is this. Good. I'm happy so what you want to say. Now the next thing is say, your court wa example na me ma no. Your course na court ya yi na meti computer nechi because ye no wo Zoom. Barrister e wo ho. Meme wo ho. Na your client nso wo ho bi. Interpreter no a oya ade no ade ni nkoyiye. The way obe trouble funumu no, ma mini ntumi ntra ase Let's say
court and provide Santa.
Yeah, court will provide tree interpreter. Nti me no am yes solicitor no. I am asundie say me hwe na ekoso na me prompt barrister ne say I'm not happy with the line of interpretation or confusing the client no. Santi emwa case no. Na barrister no so catch a judge ne say me solicitor amma maswati say interpreter no say na oya ade no emwa. And when a judge in the case say interpreter some dia, then in the interest of justice and fairness no, as I say you're trying to copy interpreter for fra eba boa ma mean. Imagine say me na make kwasa wo court. Kama ye den na makutia judge na aso. And I say makoye bibi. I would have missed that point. So we have realized say we doing all the paperwork, we doing all the representation, but on the day of hearing no, we have a barrister
who joins you,
who joins us to represent on that day, to speak the law on the matter. And one na sa nipa client we ye kire mu acha ne say ya ju sa sika we ya nju ni nyina because ubetua bi amadan barrister
na obekam
nti ubetua court de 140 barrister de yenim yenya ya de mama wo ba yenya de no say na ya ba ya bi say dodo na nka ese ya jiwo no ya nji ni nyina na mbom ya ba ji ubi na ne aka no de atua dan barrister den ne de the same pen no pa acha ne say adenti na mo ji ade no say mo ya amame na mo kofa barrister
is that na mo wan ji ni nyina
manga kasa na mo kofa barrister ba ma chire mu nienti a mo fa barrister eboa. Because we look at the client case, we assess the client case and look at what is best under the circumstance.
Problem I want to say because one kasa no mo prepare case no ache no na munim bibia but barrister no yedi command no just only away akonu the barrister has only maybe 1 week or sometimes 2 weeks. So question yedi no court question say this barrister no unto me he back one because any no not prepare case no. Well,
okay,
let me not prepare case no. He's not familiar with the case, with the issue. And you want to me yanu
is that what you feel? No, you know, is that what you feel? And now say material na ekuta barrister no, and now feel say when to me I'm presenting. Is that what you feel? And now say feel say when to me I'm presenting.
It is not an assumption. It is something that the person himself told me. Oh, because
the person has told you. Atakwe, hold on. Atakwe, hold on. Atakwe, hold on. Me pacho, hold on. You're clear. Hold on, you're clear. The person has come to tell you, say in the sea, but it might not be everything. And the reason why it is so, the person might not have understood it. Instead of asking the question, no, he's spreading the message around and say, "Oh, mami." Is that correct?
But me say no.
Me say a question, lawyer. I'll come back to you. Yes, I have to meet you.
Okay.
Meet you. Me wa.
Kuku, eyemian kasa na yedi sadi ni yemi why? Eyemian kasa.
Were you at the hearing yourself?
The barrister couldn't answer one question. Yebisanu. Unto me answer anything because the thing was not prepared by him.
No, it's being prepared by him. Maybe hold on. Hold on. Has your case ended? Oh, Atakwe, hold on. Has your case ended?
Solicitor to me answer one question.
Is it not the same case?
Well, since you are bold to disclose, if you don't mind, client appellant na your friend saying nipa no ni yedi na echi no eyawo anasa yawo yere
eyemi ankasa na yedi yemi.
Okay, when are you refusing?
Yedi mami ko tia barrister na yedi me ko yedi couldn't answer one question in the court and we were sacked by the judge.
Atakwe, hold on.
Come back.
the point that you said you were sacked by the judge comes to something similar you were talking about to say you stopped the thing because the interpretation wasn't going right.
So the judge made a decision, say interpretation there, we have to adjourn the case. Timpese maybe say attack. Me pacho eja we dey say how idin a we dey court no e attack we and say idin foforo.
Da bi enya attack we.
Idin ben na we dey call ye.
Attack we me see.
Idin ben na we dey call court.
Oh, I mean, I don't want to disclose that on here.
Then we cannot end the conversation.
This is what happened. Yeah, call you no. Eh?
Then we cannot continue the conversation to Bra office. Why? If you have anything at Bra office, because there are certain. No, what you are saying is that you want answers to your point, and we cannot answer without having the full fact. And it's a sign that the Bra office.
Okay, my name is Emmanuel Queen. And when I'm in the call, Emmanuel Queen, I'm in the call. You call you, Nipana, you call you, on to me answer one question. We were asked to leave enemy free officer, Yemanu, and Yemanu answers. They continue with more questions. We went back to the court. They continue with more questions. He couldn't answer it.
But your court and your question.
That is what I'm finding out. How do you give somebody to answer the case in court?
Adakwe, hold on. No. Hold on. There may be certain other facts that we can't or you will not be prepared to disclose on this platform. Okay? The lawyer has admitted this. Adakwe, listen to me. Minim question kwa judge no ebisa barrister no lawyer, hold on. Minim question kwa judge no ebisa barrister no. Hold on. Adakwe, hold on.
Asking the date of entry.
Hold on.
The date of entry.
The date of entry. I don't need the full facts of your matter. I don't need it on this platform because there is an agreement of confidentiality between you and your client and your lawyers and solicitors. I don't need those facts. He has admitted to say, come in and let's talk because one, you have an issue. Two, they are prepared to handle it for you. Three, you have an arrangement between yourself and them as an organization. Okay? Inti mami fa see here. Please talk to them.
I legality. Okay, me no that is all no me to Mali.
No. We are not saying you are lying. Nobody is saying you are lying. There are facts that you may not be able to disclose on the platform. There are facts you may not be able to disclose on this platform. And that because of that confidentiality, me mpesa obe disclose ni nyina, speak to them again. Okay. Adakwe, I have the interest in this particular case. I will follow up again, but not on this platform. I will follow up again.
Because they prepare case.
It's okay. You Adakwe, let's speak again of the platform. Why? Okay.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So Eja, you have a concern. So Bra office. Let's deal with
that. This is another person.
Now, woman say, let me clarify something. Your fact and your law. Who can say point of entry barrister no entry and yano? Was it the barrister who came to the UK at the obedu point of entry and I say yeah, sign panwa ye refuse na wake jina court. It would have been on one wake jina court. Ne baby saw that the bain na wo ba krom ha. But what does it?
On only expectation say he might have briefed you. So these questions you would have had answers already. It could be that you didn't have the answer or whatever.
Well, Brakweko, this is what it is. We go to court, deal with the fact and deal with the law. The barrister is supporting your fact with the law. For example, we are culture say wawareno endimu enter a marriage of convenience. Then the barrister will argue on the basis of the law on marriage of convenience, based on case law. Not that support you. But if you say the ben worry, who should answer this question? Pacha me bisa.
Nipa worry no.
Nipa worry no. Nti sa barrister no expect say obekasa na wankasa. Would the barrister be wrong? That is fact. Factual matters because be a nice and be a now cross examination. Into expect say nka ye bisa say the ben na wo be krom ha barrister na say oba ha that way. But the barrister is not supposed to be answering those questions for you.
Because you will be under...
A fact, this is a fact, factual matters. In the Home Office, person, barrister, no, maybe so say, when you must someone what they are to crack as soon I a friend witness statement. We did now, like I say, Annie. You bet to me, Ejina Sudi, dear Samono, we say Annie. Washum, we say Annie. Yeah, it's been adopted. I feel there be evidence. Into the Home Office maybe so say, yo, Mr. Emmanuel XYZ, when did you enter the UK? So Mr. XYZ, you're a free time or by UK. Should the barrister jump in and say, he came at this time? Only master no crowd barrister into me because that is cross-examination. And your barrister need duty say over answer for the appellant when the person is under cross-examination.
Okay.
But se nipa no ka say we are, the barrister will have to make a submission on the law. That is where the barrister may point out, say, ye nimpe client na ye bi say ni nyina wa ka no pepepe. A e kire say oyo bia o ka no kure. Wan fe bibia ensie. Time or the back room ha up to time a bi or the worry up to time or the whatever wa ka ni nyina say ni onim. Judge we hu. Now, but this is what the law says on this matter. No any submission on the law, not the fact. In this will be court. No, say, I was expecting the barrister to tell them all the answers. You did be some questions, na you be some all my answers, no. And yes, I net here.
When you say, young clients, no, and I was here, TSC, say, barrister need you me DNA, say, and run who could jina ho, a defender. And yeah, the facts.
And yeah, facts. Because facts no ni ya unim. Wa ba ka kire yen and say lawyer no. My lawyer no tintimi on krata so. Wa ja to me say a witness statement. Now with the evidence. It be a money transfer. It be a time a ba ha. It be a this accommodation. Wo di ni nyina aka ho ya no bundle akọ court. Na ya ka kire say ye court. Ye nim nsam a ye be bisa wo. Na mbom nsam a ye be bisa wo no e ya de a wo wunim dada. Winning with date of birth, winning time I will buy UK and all that. Until you be so sad in some noir.
Also
to me then a year no.
Because these are facts known to you.
These are facts that came from you. It is a went to me in Yano, na barrister no ankasa. Went to me say na na barrister. Make sure we kawa court na. Even Christ and yeah or what BWF so we join the hearing. But because the barrister is there, we leave the the representation on that day to the barrister. So if you cry no, will answer no. Of course, we know what it is, but when you case, into answer no, a bit few appellant no one then aba. So the barrister ni jumping in pa evidence ni na aye nullified.
Okay, La, I attack you now for when didn't come and as I said, I have interest in this case. Inti mehwe say madara mamba boy na yetimi a resolve na yete education no at the ama for said yeah 073 obi aboremo 07399208468 main call lines no so you are e ba be this and come on. Hello. But hold on 1 second. In found to answer. Hello.
Hello.
Yes. Good evening.
Good evening, Bakuku.
Yes, mommy.
But we were saying who said Obi kita skilled worker, Obi kita skilled worker visa. Can it lead to indefinite stay now?
Can it lead to indefinite?
5 years. But the same who said
okay.
Indefinite stay.
Maybe answer a bit me a fact by law.
What I mean, where they no answer no.
But with the 5 years also, I'll be me. I apply for indefinite and with naturalization if you want to. Okay. We're free, so you fall for her. Hello. But the more radio no mami na yenti or telephone so why?
Yeah, sorry, bro.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I'm in shower, bro. I'm in shower.
Yeah, Joe so bro.
So,
Okay, yo. But my question is, you two questions. May me permanent residence or settled status now? Many money war almost settled status da. Now, make me I register on a MN1 form, you know, and I say I just also make train. That's one.
okay. Until, okay, uno kuta settled status. Until,
Yeah.
but yes,
Aye.
so uno ukuta settled status ubetumi a register wo ma no sentini say sisi anu a wo ma no still omo ye nkwala no wo abaye settled to ubetumi a register wo mo mana ye. Why?
Okay.
Using the form now wa boss no.
Okay, yo. No. Okay. Ana ba so say mebra and so yes settled. Okay, no na free Belgium the money is settled. And I almost just settled. Or no, so much me register. And I say, no, they can apply for the passport for my mom straight away.
Right. Now, just my brother, the situation is the same as what the and so we saw him, sir.
Okay, but so on now, I'm going to Belgium though. They are only Belgium for
now. Maybe.
I mean,
yes.
Maybe different.
It doesn't really matter. When you become a citizen, you apply for passport. Senka nipa we or wunkwalano, and now okuta settled that than or wunkwalano wa, and kankwalano more or less will qualify for citizenship right away. But when not wawu nkwalano answer or no eba then obenya ne de. So imagine so our settled status and wawu ne mano ende nkwalano owu won no kuta settled nti obetumi aye na application say nkwalano were already born into ono settlement no. But ono wawu ne mano dada na afi we benya settled status yes anatie nti I just register one. To register one, no more by citizens. Now feed the I passport. It doesn't mean say or fee unity obey your passport straight away. No.
Okay, and you also or go to one now.
Also register the manual to become citizens first.
Yo.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that's it, boss. Yeah, me ensure. Mami fa a few of the but lawyer, me per se me can't way at least more montetie any knowledge amode amaye no. I know say there are certain cases that one kasa moko court represent clients. However, I know, say, because you want to have a second pair of eyes, have to get people to join you, as you said, you may or sometimes get some barristers involved. If I'm of that thinking, is it right?
That is the position. Because we go to court to represent, doing the paperwork and still doing the representation.
Okay.
And there are also instances where we deploy the service of a barrister to support the case.
Okay. I say, ubi afine ni ehwe insufimu no. The TBA or here we are no asa catch rubi se brabe he. Mami say. So no that's you. Then that's you. Okay, Maming Emfawi Emma to so Jewa and Ajimai. Good evening to everyone. So and Yawa Francesca Ampofo. Good evening to you as well. We say watching you live from West London, but where is Manye T? Are you ready? Mami suspend o kakra meba. So and yewo Jima Boache, special greetings Kweku. Thank you very much Jima Boache. So ebu and me wo Francisca Ampofo. If someone is on skilled work visa, how do I get indefinite stay here? Utna so for 5 years who qualify for indefinite leave to remain, and you have to make an application for that. Now, if you call indefinite leave to remain, also now transfer 1 year, you can apply for naturalization and you become a British citizen. Okay, thank you. Hey, my being. Okay, I'm going to call the next one. So, Covenant Grace, book an appointment. This is in Quanchain. Okay, another thing, Paul. They have to hire a barrister to represent them, so it's not a matter of giving the case to a different lawyer. John Nativo, you've reminded me of Miniaba. Abra Nativo, it is saying, good evening, Uncle Kweku and Brother Charles. Thank you very much. Kwajo 24A Atakwe on the attack. I would say BWF are the best. Atakwe were concerned, and I believe it is right for him and any other person that has a consent to express it. BWF solicitors they wouldn't want to do anything to jeopardize your case. No, because our reputation is so high, they would want to maintain it. And it's our concern, please bring it out. Na why? We say caller, this can be done backdoor. Doctors, I attack with Bafi. And maybe you can we continue the program? To us. So, Newcastle, attack Natri few Bona. Okay. You were quite to for attack him. Leave him alone. He has his consent and he has to express that in CP. Covenant Grace, but normally that is how it works. So let's just take barristers to court, but sometimes solicitors go to court themselves. Atakwe, cool down. Leave my man alone. Okay, Maminko Nafi Minko and Konkofa ye niaba na manyeti emra obi ese ohwehwe manyeti oha nti na you dey oh
Meshaha Kweku.
Okay.
Miso mafia mo pa.
So what should I? And now my mom for bombing attack say oh ma and me na mapamo and me mfa o ma. Chance. It's say there na ba. Na I just say
I don't kwa oni ahwe me ho ye.
Obi be share me question about B1 B2. And one so KT educational consult aja only ogbo. Enti B1 B2 no I just say what's the difference?
Difference no yeah just step ahead. Me fan is ultra O level na okoye A level.
Okay.
In so kakra ni say English na but we nim die no as to let me take a typical example of writing. Say maybe I see through myself just about yourself and you're able to write it to extend maybe myself no your amount particular features that you're supposed to bring or myself maybe I'm more bare 5 features now what throw 5 features ni nyina enya bare 1 page sa ebitime a level say wetime ya de was B1 sa so na the same myself no ye dey am no say 5 features na say on throw obon so betumi a throw feature dia obetro am example am elaborate ama ni nyina akodi mu akoye 2 pages into obi sa no yentumi nka se ne nim de ne nipa ko throw 1 page no pe na che se obi we nim sen obi ti ada na ye degrade into no ye want B2 na ya more obi so B1 apart from that no so no yɛka European framework ɛwɔ English language ne mu na yɛwɔ grades no from A1, A2, B1, B2 up to C1. C2 deɛ na kyerɛ sɛ ɔmo trɔtrɔ PhD research work ne ade no ɔmo kɔ to C2 nti hɔ deɛ ɛyɛ a ne yɛnta nkɔɔ papa ɛna C1 no most of the time no sɛ wetumi akɔ school wɔ Ghana akɔ degree abɔ degree nko ade a na yɛhwɛ a o level no ekodu C1 nti between degree student any common secondary school student no or na etumi nya B1 any B2 sanity.
Okay. Me da CP akwaba nso. Em say akonya we yotra mo ache. Da ben.
Oh, Rick. What's the master?
La chance I say on kasa because when him say we defend we nyi we odo court na barrister ni solicitor nyina wo hokra infa. Okay. But what hey say yeah the question be about obedient to platform no sinti mami emisa mani pa krona lawyer emwanya no mine yes amra so say the partner adwuma ewo UK ha on tier 5 visa. She's working as domestic worker with her employer to renew the partner's visa. My partner has been working part-time as carer with different employer, committed herself by working over the 20 hours weekly as stated in her visa. Now she wants to switch to tier 2 visa. What advice Enna Mode Eberman? Her visa will be expiring in July. Is it next year?
Oh, okay. That's another one. July.
Okay.
I'm saying now the
Question. But you say about so many kakra.
I say I mean fa ewo ha emra
also per se or switch from our tier 5 or so. But no kun no dependent no ejuma foforo as a domestic worker. And obviously so which must switch here now. By one year say who is switching? My partner has been working part-time as a carer with different employer, committed herself by working over 20 hours weekly, blah blah blah. Now she wants to switch to tier 2 visa. Into partner no currently no so she's working as a domestic worker to renew my partner's visa. Okay, anyway, whatever it is, they want to switch.
Yeah.
If they want to switch, I think we discussed that. So we could have visa in we young quadia, we bet you must switch him and I. But if you are already partner no, nothing restrict him no. On the answer no you free.
Oh, you're free.
Or depending on the wife now or that work way visa no so no.
Okay, I'm say about screen so no because of baby I say my partner currently or what tier 5 or so. Or juma as domestic worker with a current employer. The employer is not ready to renew the visa. Okay. The partner has been working part-time as carer with a different employer based in the UK. Also, she has committed herself by working over 20 hours weekly as stated in her visa. Now she wants to switch to tier 2. Yeah. Okay. Advice by now, the man no. They want the advice as soon as possible.
And them say, we also say, so we could have visa. Now you are already or sponsored. Employer and say, I didn't be at this time. Contracting the baby, we are not going to renew. Where you don't need Obino or pouch say do this or do that. Where there are options.
Yeah.
So employer say, oh yeah, employer didn't restrict you. Say don't do something else. But you have to do something else before at the end of the day. Until whilst the employer no. Amanaya where say on renew idea no. Now then so be next year, which is about 3, 7 in 10 months time no. Obetumi start the process with a new potential employer no. To go through the process. Into go through the check box process now when you contractor and then the COS no. Obetumi move it to this new person.
Okay.
Now more or less we migrate to this one. A big cross I tell no best no na contract way so either even the employer will be flexible and free this person. Say okay, by this time you can go elsewhere. And advice is say obetumi switch it to something else.
Okay. Obi nso so ade na we dey facha me na men call we so mra. O say obetumi ebisa say obetumi de na yire ne ma aba from Ghana under human rights application. Do the children still qualify for British citizenship after 2 years of stay?
Who is it? Is it the same thing?
No, this is a different question.
So should ask if your wife and children from Ghana
obetumi de oma ba under human rights application?
But well, it's not just about bringing your wife and children. We have to know who you are and what you have.
Okay.
And that's why the starting point should have been, I am this, I am that. Can I bring, or this person is this and that. Can he bring wife and children from Ghana?
Okay. Or the source was the sponsor is a British citizen.
So the person is a British citizen. If you're a British citizen, you can bring your wife and children from Ghana. Of course, because it's a family application, it falls under human right. And if the person is not granted, the appeal will be under human rights.
Okay.
And yes, it's not just about the fact that you're human rights. No. They can apply to come in under Appendix FM.
Okay.
And they will do so with the children.
With the children.
Maybe that is where sole responsibility and serious and compelling family circumstances. But he has to then prove himself. By a single parent. But some amino can on na badia. Sikano na eba kostro, but okay.
Now, who will be your now?
Oh, and that question I shared on you, but a and I say and pay mu kakramini another platform a program now after no nipa me and son a friend me just about an hour ago. Now mo concern is say you see you're trying English no na ya mystery. Almost Omati say I try English no into over on here. Sorry.
But yeah. Maybe I'll cut you know some na nipa ko gina McDonald's car park na.
Applied there. Tell me call if you can say platform to say e ja me ko share any update. Mbia no ho dey enduru ho but as at 21st update am hu ye no bibia say ne wonte ni bisa ye bia loyasma modanya ne ye no mati bibi say
try English language the pakro names so obetro I was oba na o kire na de
Katie for cry nim say ntisa anti bibia ambassador why English language no mo o say
the pakro no make us why worried pa
yeah, now we be so say, oh, and there be a who and who are of entreu. Now we just screenshots. Maybe who ya no. Do cry the lawyer be no catch no. Na my yancy atibi.
The lawyer BWF and TDI. Okay, lawyer, wait there. I mean, himself, Breno. But now can be.
Sorry, and tap.
But me voice note to be what I'm saying. If I crown the buy na Newcastle Leeds, new Leeds didn't come.
Oh, okay.
New Leeds didn't come. Men can't me say new Leeds didn't come. Wait there, lawyer, chairman 2 minutes na ENT na nhwese betimi amano emwaya.
Ebusu amema obi bi ajo ni abedwafo. Na asem bi na me bisa na yakana say sponsorship sa lances no na letter no then ha wonya bi wo benya bi because you struggle say the be benya bi nso no yenya bi ebio ma submit ma koye mi EU settlement yin scheme no na ma upload last year on the buy say me upload me document no me evidence ma upload be said 2 months e dey twam kakrai first week of next month na I take it 3 months so now no maintain decision bia na no I didn't the question me mo bo me ka ba me
I didn't okay
bro one can try yem brother no yem papa no okasa ne say o mu enipa ho adwumaye bibia enye easy sa o kuruma se enitua say enkrata sam no me sa ne ma na nheda nya mresa ntinya me adom ne say wo de ekoyie de mawa me ma face bi sa infimi ensani me dete ho so infimi ensani me dete ho ma face bi sa enti ne nheda nya better sa de ihu no enti no nneɛma bi wɔ hɔ a ɛnya abɔtrɛ na kasa wɔ kasa ha sɛ asɛ ɔyɛ a wobisa no asɛm ɔnhyɛ da nya abɔtrɛ ma mu misa no bɛmu nya abɔtrɛ no nnipa no nhyɛ da nte ase na ɛsam mekɔ lɔyafoɔ no saa meme lɔya ɔmo refi so me case a mede ɛmɛ ma ɛname maame so so na ɔde me kɔmaa lɔya bi ɛna ɔde me kɔmaa no case no wɔ lɔya no hɔ a ɛnso no wɔka kyerɛ me sɛ lɔya a obi ɔmo gye ne di so ɔno nso wɔyɛ adeɛ saa sɛdeɛ mo nso moyɛ adwuma ka me ɛnso mede case no kɔmaa no the court no bɛkɔ no wɔse another balista bi ɛna bɛyɛ ho adwuma a ano ho sika wɔ charge yɛ nyinaa nom ne n'asɛfoɔ a na mepɛ sika nka yɛ kɔkɔɔ to metua ɛna nyame yɛ adom a desi ama akye no home office na atwerɛ de baayɛ sɛ so ɔmɔtwa case no wɔ sɛ na menkɔyɛ me settlement EU settlement no nti another application na mesa akɔyɛ yɛ a ɛda mu yɛ a ɛnya maayɛ nti no biribi anyɛ easy saa wɔ sɛ neɛti a ɛnya abɔtrɛ mpanyimfoɔ
abotrɛ obiara bɛnya abotrɛ sɛne ɛsitiɛ no sɛ adeɛ no wanyiyi no sɛne ɛsiti a wɔnte aseɛ mpanimfoɔ ebu baabi sɛ kwayɛ wogyina akyiri a ɛbɔ mu tuu but wobɛn ho a wohu sɛ dua bi a ɛsi ne siberɛ and sɛ wantumi anyiyi no saa a wobɛhu sɛ ɛbɛyɛ problem ɛna na mɛka and BWF for ama yɛate aseɛ no there are certain times you need a second pair of eyes to even look into the whole thing for you. Nti sɛ ɔmo fa barristers do ɛka ɔmo ho a it's in order and everybody does it anyway. Nti no sɛbi bigiri yɛ sɛ Atakwe might have or he has certain issues that could be properly and well addressed. And nti mo bi a mo no sobo sɛdeɛ me nua yi kan ɔno nso so akɔnya experience bi elsewhere. But sɛ why express concern na wonte aseɛ because there is a reason for everything. These people wouldn't be able to serve the community for 30 solid years on broken commitment to the community. Now, if they one case, perhaps say, or more integrity, I don't think they would do that. And I was a winyabutre na what I say. But many are first, I don't know.
I say certificate of sponsorship, no.
Obviously, there
ain't be. You now, Robert, but a woman say, a Jumaya 4 noir. Home office for ama wo tumi say omonfa nkrofo na omonye ono wonye adwuma because nkrofo no e was sa skill na aban ehwehwe no sa adwuma no na ode certificate no ebema wo ubenya no wahe akwati say wo apply adwuma se na ati adwuma bi atie no nti wo ba hwehwe adwuma a wo pesa wo ye no se na wo skill no tie no na adwuma no bi a baka say se wonni a wonni visa no a ye beboa wo ema waji den visa no na kyerɛ sɛ ɔmo wɔ anasa ɔba frɛ wɔn ebi sɛ say do you offer certificate of sponsorship ɔmbɛka akyerɛ wo na but me nua na nso ɛde kakra bɛka ɛno ho nti let me answer the second question then now you shed a bit of light on the COS even though it is not readily available everywhere you can help. The next one is why yet not the uploading document 2 months munye embaye adentia no more can say delay or yes or no more can we have experienced it delay no massive first no nkofo ye appeal cry say appeal cry no cry about millions of way and imagine appeal nkofo enwini I say so mo ye ho adwuma na new cases nso a ye de ekọ na the whole country then the whole world obi a person ye UK application. The next say dos pa COVID no ni Ukraine ni Russia back boom ni de na afi de asam no asay nti akoye pressure seriously akoba home office nti omo de o de so omo se fa bibi bra o de fa kọ 2 months no e we chire so eni e chire bebre because ono omo kan say 6 months to de yan share 6 months no duna wonti omo nka obetumi afrɛ won anase obetumi email won na we bi sound say what de no e kwasan why you na COS
now, just before we back on, no be Kase, you answer the question. Say you know the voice in the band. We have answered your question, so thank you very much, Mr. Mo. I am happy to report, sir. Sani Akai and Satakwe, Omfre, na ending common. I think there were certain issues he couldn't have put on air. And Penny 4, and this case has been taken up by the senior partner himself, and he's spoken to the family and understanding now. Senior Kayano, and Yamani Bioha, Mekacha Atako, he said, I don't need certain facts on this platform. Said the confidentiality between the two parties. They have sorted it out. To be any attack with life, man. Why? Now, he had a concern and he has been addressed. Okay, now, Bacha Tosu.
Yo, many abema, me da say. Yabano sponsorship na. Mekana answer na mekano. Mr. Momo mo pay juma, munim how to prepare casework near the home office. FM for din because Mama nka so mo ho chiro.
Home office is also what? Almost what? Home office war shortage where are you route to the so? O me compare juma.
Omo bet me prepare casework ama mo bebre you know we obi a wonim de was look at open akenkan especially you read to understand now pay juma at least eja yes we ejuma home office now if you leave them say no go and apply you can easily get it. They will train you the guidance for you to start picking up. Say, I mean, she share one, so we are interested. But more than a home office site, no say recruitment. It's just by the way I may add better home. And secondly, no, when it comes to sponsorship license, yes, many of them and that form, sir. I won't say a buy na say do na yen recruiting na license na yes our recruitment. Now so no. A day you can call about 5 or 10 companies. And so no ubenya ubia beka se there be no within ankasa omo hia o, but dealing with individuals straight na ya no more restricted because omo nim but ebe mo so wo hwa yes ufre ya na o kan ya no so yes so we have it. And you know if you are interested we can recruit you omo so e wo ho but and yes straight sa unya no petesa. Apart from that, nyame adom yenye bi yenni cry obey 5 companies or my ready so mo recruit sisia into we interested say open obi a sponsor license be na wa ma course no na or their recruit to but more than a friend number no 075 966 20154 me sabo subium 075 966 20154. Who frame me and testimony na kase open sponsor and I open course. And no, I'll call you back. Na me no we dey nkomo sanete. Na fenso no lastly no English about the English test no. Yes, English test no message na me di kan kai so bi si yetwem no. Misinform yentwem but ne wo mo say first no can nurses for try. They need to have at band 7 all the 4 skills no. Band 7 no ninya ye omodin with the academic band 7 ninya ye omodin. Enti no bi wo ho a wa try it na 7 times ninya ontumi ntwa band 7 no. Eno nti na NHS NMC4 esi omo reduce band no ama nurses no. Na no take effect from next year, not this year. Next year na sa reduction no ebe take effect. Inti say bia what say etwemu a ente sa na tie. Enye sa na tie but they are reducing the band 7 no aba form kakra se na ebe ya nkrofo betwa na omwenya. Na ma ken we no nso no. Sesi a ye nua ba ko okotro ye. Otro academic otro ye true KT consult. Iradi ye juma. Yeah, per 7, or no, they will 7.5 in all the academic. The academic one is a bit difficult than the general one when it comes to the reading and the writing. Until the Nyamias is saying, Wamaya domino, and people are testifying to the work that we are doing. Intimate Sremo, Semut Siemia, KT Consult, for we are there, your best support too. A pining Naya Musini Abea, Okotro exams now also be travel with good grades. Now, with media with Adia Opesa or the Koye. And ya no kwa, we adults, Opesa Ushia Brofon, so, and they are not baby Obe could be a brofo sem. Say, I be do it online. Also, Unisa do it online. Unima de Kote. Okita phone, phone on the only money, baby are red, no. any green red and I just say who cancel call green I just say you are picking up a call and I say call blue icon Facebook any YouTube meaning bebree that's the only thing 4 things they know on their phone when it comes to going to the council go and fill a form do this anything do it online no na ato amo adwendwen no mo hu emi so na oni akwala bia wo ne ho akwala no so betumi aboa no we nyina K84 say omo take this support no upon themselves in the community until you be out fall into that and now you're that victim na obi atretro no memu kakra how to fill a form on online how to download the form how to all these things no yet to me extra ema won so hu be sin ha na hu be hin ha we community mu nti we anam pese me de tudwa edema yedama say mo tie ye na just call us and then the rest will follow nyame nshiramo
endorsement from the boss himself. Well done, KT Console. Well, Nyamisha, I had there. What the teacher I'm gonna have. Laura, wait here, and yeah, overstay and welcome.
Oh,
but
it's all good for the community.
Answer now, over sorry, no, then I'll be giant.
Yo, and ya share Bribi war Obia over UK na BBNT over better or switch. And then there was a son, never son who called Bibi Fofo. Titru ma banza beya, your friend or skilled worker ya, Crawford Teminka, now what the IAB. Or ya do here power send the Ecuador after 5 years, no, with 60 years, no, a indefinite leave to remain application. Nature there, who project, no, ready out there by a now, Crawford, but to my young Crawford, work it a visa, what do you Juma Dadao? And kita visa necessary to allow the Juma. Butuma switch another course skilled worker visa yedo na titiru so bi o ma krom hado ye student wa sua na azewi na nebro no nswin stem of visa no wo no ba we sua azewi a obotum wa switch akọ skilled worker yedo another obi krom a okuta 2.5 ba our skill yi bi no pedo okọ bi foforo da obotum wa switch wa akodo bi nti se wo visa ngotin da na oma iye adwuma ma oye nkutin da botum a switch na is a course skilled worker routine na mbom order hwede nyama ihia no wo ni nyinara odikan visa botum da ye adwuma on way then you can be considered to switch otuado benya sponsor another adwuma rura obadua tum da obama we adwuma na adwuma na akatua odeba ma no oye going rate yakada going rate on kada orofo adwuma na ma open no odeba ma na mum the skill na or shadow no na obehwe na ode tua wakaw na English language na na ya body nso aye echa it will be another say student mpa that you would degree that out so him put the bachelor them English nti say inya check list no say inya ni nyina na kire there aye ready there be switch accordam ade ya body edo and na KT Consult for board there say a per sponsor bia ifra ho na obenya bi waza amount obeya assessment kama na also wa pebi amount na mu say yikita visit za ni ntumi switch o send a visit the ntumi fanye adwuma ma onye yi. So that is what we have looked at today. You can switch from any other visa that allows you to work to the skilled worker visa. We believe that we've been of help today in terms of the engagement on the show. We want to say that BWF Solicitors has 99.9% success rate in terms of allowed appeals. Therefore, if you fall within the 0.01% now, please get in touch with us and we'll be happy to work with you every step of the way. That is not to say you cannot express yourself, but please feel free to approach us if we need to work with you further to ensure that you maximize your satisfaction level. Thank you very much once again for joining us. Please make a date tomorrow at church service as we thank the Lord for how far he has brought the senior partner and the firm. Join us, South London, tomorrow, 10:30 a.m. Thank you.
Okay. I was here, and you do ABC. There's another endorsement coming from the boss. It says, "That's my fancy brother, Lawyer Charles Aswa." I was here, and you do AC. Now me kai ubi use nyame aduma. Echna ye call na fe ye ne BWF solicitors penny for the aseda akoma otredi ampon nyame for how far he's brought us 30 years of unbroken commitment to the community. I was here. And me do be say, your friend will be Frimpong. Thank you so very much. And then me the asadaka say, my one and only Mr. Frimpong, Junior Frimpong is here, and he's been controlling everything for us. Papa, God bless you. Thank you.
Well done.
So as so and as that and call Emma na manyeting say ononso ebe any ebe tna ye na fi obeboa yen ewo dwumadi so na. Thank you very much. And also to AMI studio technician, lawyer Professor Ade, Sheila, and all the lawyers of BWF solicitors, Uncle Richard, Auntie Eunice, Lawyer Patrick, and the senior partner himself. Say also so etimi ebeboa yen. Ebreno etia yen enti the AC na yaba same time next week. Papa, come on the camera. Because I've been asked to put you on camera. I've been asked to put you on camera. Please come around. That's go down a bit so we can see in the camera. Wave out together. That's our senior producer today. Thank you very much, Papa. Yeah, Sandra. Next time he will be sitting in the seat to represent Daddy. Thank you all very much for your time. Yami Inshamo. Any demobesi. Yami Aduma. We'll be back again same time next week on the program, The Community and the Law. My name is Owusu Frimpong. I'm going to say I should bring you on. Quiz the time. This attack I wanna. Oh, you're very controversial. But well, interestingly, you know. My wife is apologizing. Oh, I apologize. Yeah. Say, the wife in the case.
So he wasn't that
No.
But he said the name.
Oh, Atakwe. I've known him since Rainbow Radio time.
What's the wife's name?
I don't know. I think Uncle Ben knows. I've known Uncle Atakwe since Rainbow Radio time.
As a sponsor.
Lord, you are my everything.